Hello, hello. So let's get into the story. See right here. 18 things people want banned in the US. Ooh, not the MAGA hats. It was a good hat. There are plenty of things people across America are itching to get banned. While some of these things usually make the headlines, many others fly under the radar for most people. Let's look at 18 frustrating things that many Americans want banned completely and why. Ultra bright headline headlines. I mean headlights. Yeah, ultra bright. I mean it's in the name. It's too much. You mean blind people. We've all been blinded by those super bright headlights on some cars before. Many drivers want those ultra bright LED headlights banned because they think they can blind oncoming drivers, especially on dark and winding roads. There's generally no reason why anyone should have this kind of light anyway. Uh, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be illegal to have it, but uh, at certain places, it should be like illegal to just fucking just have it on all the time. But I can see why some people might need it in certain situations. In places like California, where every drop of what was it, overwatering lawn. I mean, I guess if I mean, some people are lazy and they're gonna be out for a while and they're just gonna bring overwater it and then just like let it sit. In places like California, where every drop of water counts, some people want excessive lawn watering banned. They believe it will help conserve water. You're concerned about conserving water when it's being sprinkled on the land? Bruh, do you not know how the water cycle works? Like, if you're overwatering plants, it's fine. We're gonna get that water back. They believe it will help conserve water and make our yards more drought resistant, especially if we have native plants and rocks instead of lush green lawns. After all, we all do. I guess I can see why a HOA would complain about this, but I really couldn't give two shits. Too much junk mail. Yeah, yeah, but they haven't gone done away with telemarketers. So what can you do with junk mail? Is your mailbox overflowing with flyers, catalogs you've never asked for? Yeah, yeah. You buy things online, people sell your information, man. Annoying robocalls. If there's one thing we all can agree on, it's the robot calls that are absolutely worse because they're so annoying and always a scam. Yeah, yep. Social media algorithms. Why? Everyday people and tech geniuses are trying to ban certain social media algorithms. These algorithms can keep you hooked for hours and spread fake news. Yeah, but you're a goddamn adult. That sounds like personal responsibility right here. At this point, you're just asking for the government to treat adults like children, as they're designed to be as addictive as gambling. Yeah, man, I get it. I get it's a bad thing, but like personal responsibility is still a thing. Like you can't just ban something just because people can't control themselves. Micro beads. These tiny beads in your face scrub might make your skin smooth, but they're a disaster for marine life. I don't give a shit about marine life. If they're not food, they can kick rock. Well, they can't kick rocks. When you wash them down the drain, many eco-conscious Americans want these plastic pollutants to be banned to keep our waters clean. Mm, nah, I don't care. Leaf blowers. Is it because they just relocate the leaves instead of actually picking them up? More towns are banning gas-powered leaf blowers for the number of reasons. Not only do they cause noise pollution, but they also release harmful chemicals that pollute the air. Honestly, a rake does the job just as well and much more quietly. Yeah, but it's also a lot more labor intensive. People are less likely to do it if they have to rake all the time. Many people are pushing for quieter electric alternatives. Yeah, I'll support the electric ones. I don't know why they're all aren't electric, but the reasons just seem kind of, it seems like they're just annoyed by the leaf blowers, and then they start making up reasons like, oh, it's polluting the environment, and it's like you just don't like it because it annoys you. Smoking in parks. Well, there are kids around. You can't be smoking in parks. Is that legal? Nobody wants to take their kids to a park to have to dodge cigarette smoke, which is why so many people want smoke banned in parks. Yeah. Everyone, yeah, it's weird. It's weird that people do that. Especially smokers. Like no one loves fresh air more than smokers, and they go out in fresh air to pollute it. It's super weird to me because they don't want to smoke in confined spaces. They love just going out, take a breath of fresh air, and then light up a cigarette. It's really strange. Pet rent. Many pets owners feel frustrated about pet rent, and they argue that it's unfair to pay extra just because they have a furry member of the family. Um, I think it's probably because having a pet is like a liability. You know what I mean? Like your insurance goes up because because you're a certain age or gender or whatever the hell. You're just more of a liability when you got a pet in the apartment. The pet could damage furniture, it could damage all kinds of stuff. That's going to be on, and then you're going to have to argue that and try to get your deposit back. And it's like, yeah, just increase the amount if you got a pet in the home. Not to mention like the neighborhood. What if these people are walking their pets and the pets are shitting all over the place and they're not picking up after it? Like the pet is an extra thing. What is this? Artificial grass. Why would that upset you? Some people think that artificial grass should be completely banned as they believe it heats up homes and put unnecessary plastic in the environment. Yeah, but if heating up homes is a problem, just don't get the artificial grass because it's your home you should be worried about. What the plastic thing, like if it's not artificial grass, it's going to be something else. We're going to use plastic. Like get over yourself. Facial recognition. Not everybody supports facial recognition technology in public, and people who are big on privacy are worried about being tracked every time they visit a mall or the park. They believe it's too big brother style for their liking, and they want to ban such invasive technology. Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because if you ban facial recognition technology, the only people you're banning from using it is the public. The government still have access to that. So being tracked Big Brother style is going to happen. Like that's dumb. You're dumb. Fireworks. Love them or hate them, fireworks can be a real headache while they might give, I guess so. I guess if you got neighbors that just set off fireworks at all kinds of times, it's annoying, but like if it's certain celebrations or whatever, it doesn't make sense why you should ban it. But certain fireworks are banned in certain places because they can lead to injury. Pesticide playgrounds. There's no denying that kids and chemicals just don't mix, and that's why some people want to ban pesticides from being used in children's playground. Uh, no, no, they're going to use pesticides because if they didn't use pesticides, you'd complain about children getting sick with all kinds of stuff. And it's a no-win situation. Was this exotic pets? You mean like snakes? So why did was there a dog and a cat? Uh, Animal rights activists want to ban them because they believe these animals usually live in poor conditions. Oh, they believe it. They just intuit that. Normal pets live in poor conditions, right? Not everybody's providing a great space for their pets, which can make them a danger to other people. These people believe banning exotic pets would also reduce the risk of non-native and invasive animal species. Yeah, I can see why it would, but why should the rest of us give a damn enough to ban it? And plus, it's already banned in a lot of places, depending on the pets. But yeah, disposable vape. Vapes are practically everywhere. Unfortunately, most of them are the disposable kind, and they just become litter in our streets and landfills. That's going to happen regardless. Even if you don't have the disposable kind, people are going to dispose of them, and they're going to be a problem. Bright billboards, but they're meant to be seen and attract attention. You don't want them to be bright. Sadly, if you drive through some of our country's most beautiful areas, you might find that huge billboards have destroyed the view. Yeah, that's the intention. Some people want to ban these large ads to keep these places looking more natural. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to go to a park, man. People that own those property, they want to make money off of it, and making that spot a billboard spot is money making because now that land is making them money. Now they can rent out advertising space to a bunch of different people and make money off of it. Your plea is just not going to work. Door-to-door sales. I can see why that would be annoying. And it's not very cost effective. Those people aren't making that much money doing it anyways. But banning it just seems stupid. Lots of communities are trying to completely ban door-to-door salespeople because they want to protect others from privacy and prevent scams. Really? Then you have to ban Uber too because the drivers know where you live. Like, you need to stop. Daylight saving time. I always say savings. We have to change our clocks twice a year to follow daylight saving. See, savings, I knew it. Time, but not everyone supports it. People in favor of ban argue that it messes with our sleep and it's completely pointless. You could ignore it. If you all agree, you could just ignore it. Because the time is going to change back regardless. You just keep your clock the same, act the same, and then eventually it's just going to change back and you'll be on the right time with everybody else. Grim realities. Oh, okay. I guess that's the end of it. Yeah, those are some interesting things to be banned until next time.